Okay. All right. We'll start in just a seated position tonight. Super simple. Cross your legs. And if you have a typical way that you cross your legs, try the opposite way, right? Resting your hands on your legs and sitting up tall, starting to close your eyes and turn all your intention inward. And beginning to find your center. And there's so much going on in the world right now, so much to be very emotional about. And it's really important in these times that we're able to tap into that spot within ourselves that keeps us centered and grounded. And in yoga, that is the breath. So let's tap right into the rhythm of your breath today and how it is moving in and out of your body. And just simply notice the way you're breathing in this moment. And just examine the quality of your breath. Noticing if it's short or if it's steady. And begin to equalize the inhale with the exhale, lengthening the breath as you go. So lifting from the belly to the ribs to the chest. And exhaling very slowly. And repeating. And begin to draw some attention to your heart center. Imagining a little bit of a membrane there where the air could potentially be inhaled in through the heart space and exhaled from the heart space. And breathing in and filling your whole body up. And exhaling and emptying everything out. And now ask yourself what it is that you need from your yoga practice tonight. How can your time on the mat serve you? How can it center you? Maybe help you find some peace. One more long, deep breath here, and we'll begin to move. And now with your next inhale, go ahead, inhale your arms overhead. With the exhale, place your right hand by the hip, bend the elbow towards the body, lift the left arm up and over. Really reach through the left fingertips, imagining that your fingertips are actually connected to your hip bone. Root that hip bone down to the earth. And reach, 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 reach with the left fingertips. One more breath here. And exhale. Right arm goes high. Exhale, left hand down by the hip. This time, right arm up and over. Once again, rooting through the right sit bone, maybe sending some roots down into the earth. And visualizing your right arm as being attached to your right hip. Just an extension here. Really reach through the right fingertips. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Left arm goes high with the inhale. And as you exhale, we'll twist to the right. So left hand outside your right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, lift, lengthen the spine, get nice and tall. And exhale, use your left hand as leverage, twist a little more, turn your chin towards your right shoulder. And now inhale, both arms overhead, and exhale, other side. Inhale, lengthening the spine, lengthen through the neck. And exhale, twist a little more to the left, take your chin with you. Inhale, arms come back up overhead. And now exhale, roll over your knees and come onto all fours. Tabletop position, palms under shoulders, knees under hips. And we'll do some cat and cow here. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And exhale, pulling the belly in, pressing down into the mat, chin towards chest. Again, inhale, arching the back, lifting the tailbone, lifting the gaze. And exhale, pulling the belly in, rounding the back, pressing down on the mat, long arms. A couple more times, move on your own, move with your breath. Take your time. We're not in a rush here. I'm not really trying to go anywhere or accomplish anything. We're trying to be in our bodies. We're trying to get out of our mind and in the breath. Go ahead and bring your spine to neutral. Begin to tuck your toes down, plank pose. So nice long plank. Visualizing the crown of the head going forward. You can even take your gaze a little bit forward and pressing out through the heels. Your arms are nice and long. You're making space between the shoulder blades by pressing down into the mat. Your quads are strong. Your belly is strong, pressing up to the sky. Take another breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, come down onto your belly. Pointing through the toes, bring your hands under your shoulders. As you inhale, press down through the feet, lift the knees. Low cobra, take your gaze forward but up. And as you exhale, bring the forehead back to the mat. Again, a little bit higher. Inhale, rise on up. And exhale, coming down. And last time, inhale, rise on up. And exhale, coming back down. From here, let's tuck our toes. Begin to press down into the mat with the toes. Press out through the heels. Begin to lift the knees off the mat. Have your elbows by your side. And as you start to press down into the mat and lift your thighs off the mat, lift your belly up and press into plank pose. From here, down dog. Walking your hands to the back of the mat. Find yourself in a forward fold. So you can keep your knees bent if you like. Bring your belly down to your thighs. Grabbing opposite elbows, allowing there to be a sway. Lifting your belly in towards your spine, lifting your tailbone towards the sky. And then from here, go ahead and release hands down. You might widen your feet just a little bit. Interlace hands behind your back. Press the palms together, forward fold. From here, bend that right knee, straighten the left leg, and look to your left. Really pulling on that left arm taking your gaze to the sky. Exhale, come down, forward fold, and then inhale, other side. Straight right leg, twisting to your right. Strong arms. And exhale, come back down. Go ahead and release hands down to the mat. And from here, find a half lift, hands against your shins, a nice flat back, belly in. Take your hands to your hips, press through your feet, and come to stand. All right, walk yourself to the top of the mat, finding your mountain pose, hands down by your side, crown of the head lifted. Take a breath here, calling what it is that you've asked for your yoga practice tonight. And we'll begin to move. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, a half lift. As you exhale, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, low lunge. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. As you exhale, open up. So take the arms out, left and right, palms to the sky. Press down into the mat with that left heel on the top of the right foot. Lift through the heart. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, plank pose. Hold plank. Nice and long here with the arms. Find slight rounding through the upper back. Nice strong legs. Take another breath here. Inhale, nice long spine. And exhale. Take another inhale. And then with your exhale, go ahead and bring your belly down to the mat. Come all the way down. Another low cobra, hands down by your, underneath your shoulders, fingers in line with the nipple. As you inhale, pressing through the tops of the feet, lift forward and up. Come up a little bit higher. Exhale, come back down. Once again, tucking the toes, pressing out through the heel. You need a real strong belly here to support your back in this pose. So press out through the heel, lift the thighs off the mat, start to press down into the mat with the palms, lift your belly to the sky, straighten the arms, plank pose, and then down dog. Take a couple breaths in your down dog. From here, let's look at your hands and step that right foot forward. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Low lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, once again, open up, arms left and right, palms to the ceiling. Lift the area between your shoulder blades up to the sky. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Tuck the toes, right foot meets left, back of mat, plank pose. Breathing here, one breath, inhale. And as you exhale, move through a vinyasa. So whatever your body feels ready for, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga to up dog. And as you glide forward into baby cobra or up dog, remember you can always take a break, take your child's pose, or even skip vinyasa altogether. Meet you in down dog. Take a couple breaths here, finding your home in your breath. Examining the quality of your breath in this moment. And as you inhale, come up high on the balls of the feet. Keep the arms nice and long. As you exhale, upper body stays exactly where it's at, but bend the knees so that your shins are parallel to the earth. So you have this sort of bent knee down dog. As you inhale, look at the palms. As you exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach for the sky. Long through the side body, lift through the fingers. Exhale, arms at your side. A full vinyasa now. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step yourself to plank and begin to move through your vinyasa with the exhale. If you're doing knees, chest, and chin, keep the elbows by your side and your hips off the mat. Gliding forward, up dog or baby cobra. And exhaling, down dog. As you inhale, come up high on the balls of the feet. As you exhale, keep your arms nice and long, but bend the knees down towards the mat. As you inhale, look at the palms. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Half lift with the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's come up. Reach for the sky. And exhale, arms at your side. From here, inhale into chair pose. So bring your feet together. Send the hips down and back. Weight in the heels. Inhale here. Turn the palms forward, and as you exhale, lean forward and swing your arms behind you, airplane arms. As you inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane arms. So lean the body halfway forward, send your hands behind you. One more time, inhale, rise, and exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach for the sky. And then exhale, forward fold. Come back down. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, step to plank, moving through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga to up dog. Take your time. It's been really warm tonight, so you want to be cautious of what your body needs. Coming into down dog. Take a couple breaths here. Keep the hips high. Feel planted through the palms, heels pressing down towards the mat. From here, inhale, come up high on the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees down towards the mat. Keep your arms nice and long. As you inhale, look at the hands. As you exhale, pull the belly in, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Return. Hips sinking back and down. Turn the palms forward. Inhale here. Exhale, swing the hands behind you. Inhale, rise. And exhale, swing the hands behind you, airplane arms. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Hold. Body is almost parallel to the earth. Your belly is almost down to your thighs. Now take your hands and keep your body where it's at, but hands are in front. Interlaced fingers, extend the index long. Reach forward, send the hips back. This is half chair. Keep bringing your belly down to your thighs. Keep reaching forward, keep sending the hips back. And from here, come up high on the balls of the feet. Staying here. Now, if you have crow pose in your practice, you can bring your hands down to the mat, begin to open up the knees, bringing your knees to the upper arms or to the armpits, looking forward and shifting the weight such that one,
foot at a time, or both, come off the mat. Be sure to squeeze your elbows in towards each other. Do not let them flare out if you can. One breath. And then if you happen to be in crow, let's come back, everyone. Malasana. So let your feet open up to the outer edges of the mat. Bring your palms together. Rest the edge of the thumbs against your heart space. Press your arms into your knees into your arms. Lean into your heels. Breathing here. One more long, deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Lift the hips high. Walk the feet back towards each other. Inhale, half lift. And as you exhale, right foot to the back of the mat, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Low lunge again. Arms reach to the sky. Take your gaze with you, look on up. Again, lifting the space between your shoulder blades up towards the sky. One more breath. And exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and left arm to the sky. Twist open. Yeah. So it's ideal to have your right hand flat, so you can press down and lift up at the same time. Think of your arms as not two arms, but one arm. So the action of pressing down lifts the left hand up. Your right leg is strong. Stay here, one more breath. And exhale, left hand down to the mat, three-legged down dog with the left leg in the sky. From here, open the hips, stack the left on right. Notice if your left shoulder is popping up, bring it down to face the mat. One more breath, inhale, lift that left knee a little higher. And as you exhale, go ahead and straighten that left leg behind you. Take an inhale here. And exhale, shift forward to plank, bring your knee towards your nose under the body. Inhale, extend that left leg. And exhale, tap the left elbow. Inhale and extend. And exhale to the right elbow. Inhale and extend the left leg. As you exhale, shift forward to plank, knee towards your nose one more time. Make your arms nice and long, flex your left foot and step the left foot forward. Inhale here, runner's lunge. Exhale, step right foot next to left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. Hips back, arms by the ears. All right. Take an inhale here. Turn the palms forward and exhale, airplane arms, leaning the body halfway forward. Inhale, arms reach high. And exhale again, arms reach back. Inhale, arms lift high. And exhale and hold. Take your hands, bring them in front of you this time. Interlace the fingers, extend the index long. Again, bringing the belly down towards the thighs. Your thighs are parallel with the earth. Your body's parallel. Reaching back as you're reaching forward. If you want to do crow pose one more time, this would be the time to do it. If you don't want to do crow pose, you can come up high on the balls of your feet and try that and hold here for 3, 2, and 1. If your heels are lifted, go ahead and bring them down. If you're in crow, come on down and forward fold directly from here. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling the left foot to the back of the mat, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms reach high. Sinking the hips down, your front knee is over the ankle. Lifting the heart, taking your gaze up, one breath. And exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, right arm reaches for the sky. Again, flat left palm. Stacking the shoulders here, really reaching the right fingertips towards the ceiling, taking your gaze with you, holding here for one more deep breath, and exhale, right hand down to the mat, three-legged down dog. That right leg goes to the sky. Open the hip, stack the left on right, I'm sorry, right on left. Yeah, so lifting that right knee closer to the ceiling, equal pressure in the palms, hold here, inhale, and exhale. Straightening that right leg behind you as you exhale, shift forward to plank, knee towards your nose. Inhale, extend the right leg to the sky. Exhale, tap the right elbow. Inhale and reach the right leg to the sky. Exhale, tapping the left elbow. Inhale and reach. From here, shift forward to plank. And nice long arms, flex that right foot, step it forward. We're going to come on up into high lunge directly from here. Arms reach high. Sink the hips down. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Adjust your feet. The front knee is over the ankle and it's trending to the right. So you want that knee moving towards the pinky side of your foot. The left toes are slightly turned in or pointing directly to the left. Arms are equal, nice and long. Settle into the pose, bringing your shoulders over your hips. Your ribs are pulled in, your gaze is over your right palm. One more breath, breathing here. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's flip that right palm, reach forward and then reverse. So imagining, again, your right fingertips coming out of your right hip. Sink that right knee down, reach behind you. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Straightening through the right leg, triangle pose. So adjust your feet if you need to by walking that back foot in. Reach forward, tuck the right hip under the body. Lots of space on that right side. Right hand to a block or a block substitute, or fingers on your shins. Same principle. Right hand, use it as leverage, lifting that left arm up, spinning right rib towards the sky. And you take your gaze wherever it feels comfortable for you. And squeezing your inner thighs together here. So there's like an energetic drag of the feet towards each other. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. From here, you can take your left hand, place it on your hip if you like. Go ahead and look down at that right foot. We're shifting into half moon here. So if you have blocks, you might grab it. Unless you know that half moon, you don't need a block, but go ahead and start to shift the weight into the right foot. Let this right hand be under the shoulder, down on a block or the floor. The left arm can extend to the sky. So we're taking up a lot of space here, right? So really have a nice strong standing leg, really reach to that left finger. And if you'd like to, you can try taking that right hand off the floor and placing it at your heart. Now, if you are leaning too far forward in your foot and you're tipping forward, like you can kind of see like I am right now, you're gonna wanna shift the weight into the heel in order to pull your belly in and then lift your hand off the floor. So you're centering more over the right foot, right? One more breath. And as you exhale, slight bend in the right knee, left foot to the back of the mat. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach forward and reverse. Sink that right knee down and return to warrior two. Straightening through the right leg, turn your toes to the left side of the mat. Toes are either pointing forward or slightly pigeon-toed here. So position the feet, find all 4 points of your feet, hands to hips. As you inhale, press through the feet, lift through the crown of the head, and exhale, forward fold. And then once you're down in your forward fold and you feel like you've got equal pressure in the feet, you can take your hands and slide them down the legs, holding on to the outside edges of the feet or your big toes or the heels, whatever feels most comfortable. From this place, inhale, find a half lift, and exhale, forward fold. Hips are high, so think of the tailbone reaching towards the ceiling. Your belly is being pulled in. That energetic drag of the feet towards each other. One more breath from this space. Inhale. Exhale. From here, inhale, half lift. Hands to the hips. Press through the feet. Come on up. From here, let's turn to the back of our mat. Left toes to the back of the mat. Warrior two. Reposition the feet as you need. Checking in on that left knee. What is it doing? It should be energetically moving to the left. Arms are equally reaching back as they are reaching forward. See if you can find a softening as you hold the pose. It's a strong pose. There's a lot going on in here. As you exhale, see if you can relax down into it. Flip the front palm, reach forward, and then reverse. Reaching behind you, sinking down into the left knee. Returning to warrior two. Straightening through the left leg, triangle pose. Again, adjust the feet. Sometimes walking that back foot in a couple of inches is nice. When you get where you're feeling comfortable, reach forward. Make lots of space on that left side of the body and right arm reaches for the sky. Using your left hands as leverage to bring that left shoulder forward a little bit and your left rib towards the sky. Squeezing your inner thighs together. Taking your gaze wherever feels best for your neck. One more breath. Inhale. Exhaling. Right hand finds the hip. Look down at your left foot. Start to shift the weight into half moon. Keep that left hand under the shoulder and the right arm to the sky. Whoops. Yeah. So stack the shoulders, the hips are stacking here. Flex your right foot, keep that lifted leg strong. And now take that left hand off the floor. So again, you'll need to shift the weight into the heel part of your left foot in order to center your body, pull your belly in, lift that left hand up. See if you can take your gaze more to the right side. One more long, deep breath. All right, returning to warrior two, gentle. Yeah. Straighten through the left leg, turning toes to the long side of your mat once again. Take your arms open left and right. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, Come halfway down, flat back, belly in. Arms are strong and really reaching to the left and right. Now you might be leaning in the heels, so see if you can come forward a little bit more in the toes, slight bend in the knees, come up on the balls of the feet. And you can either hold steady here or sway a little bit left and right on the balls of your feet. You can bend the knees a little more if you need to. Keep the belly lifted, stay up high on the balls of the feet. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, hands down, heels down. Find a half lift with the inhale. Walk your hands to your right foot. Pivot all your toes to the top, towards the top of the mat. Step to plank and move through your final vinyasa. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale into your down dog. From here, let's lift the right leg to the sky. Step the right foot outside your right hand. Drop the back knee, untuck your toes, take your right hand, reach towards the sky. Now reach behind you, bend the left knee and hold on to the foot if you can. If you can't reach your foot, not a big deal. Just reach back as if you're going to grab your foot and bring your heel towards your bum. Otherwise, you have your foot. Begin to kick into the hand. Lengthen and open here through the left side of your body, the hip flexor, thigh bone. One more breath. And release, right hand to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step back to the plank, go right to your down dog. Now the left leg will lift. Exhale, step outside the left hand. Same thing, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhaling that left arm, reaching for the sky, reaching behind you, bending that right knee, holding onto the foot. And start to twist open. Kicking into the hand here. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale and release. Left hand to the mat. Tuck toes. Down dog. As you inhale, come up high on the balls of the feet. As you exhale, bend the knees down towards the mat. As you inhale, look at the hands. And as you exhale, see if you can jump through. Bring your knees between your arms and your bum back down. All right, coming onto your back. From here, we'll move into bridge pose. We'll do a couple rounds. There'll be a variation on the second round. From here, let's see if you can graze the back of your heels with the fingertips. So your heels are underneath your knees. Feet are about hip distance apart. So as you inhale, start to press down into the feet, pressing equally, right? So notice if you're rolling onto the outer edges of the feet, bring some of that weight on the inside. Start to lengthen through the thigh bone, lift the hips, engage your bum, lift it up. And now that space between the shoulder blades, lift it up through your chest, up towards your chin. Your hands can either stay on the mat or interlace them behind your back, rolling onto the fleshy part of the shoulders and the arms. Press the forearms down, the wrist joint down, nice and long through the front side of your body. Knees are energetically moving towards each other. Inhale. And exhale, rolling down very slowly. And allowing your knees to knock in towards each other. You can place your hands on your heart. Take a breath. And now we'll return. So reposition the feet and begin to start to lift up. And you can start bringing your shoulder blades together behind your back, but if you can, let's bend at the elbows and place the palm of your left hand underneath your left hip and the palm of the right underneath the right hip. So now we're supporting ourselves in our bridge pose. And as you inhale, let's lift that right leg to the sky. Keep pressing down through the left foot. Keep engaging the glutes here to keep your hips lifted a little bit more. Come higher up. Inhale. And exhale, right leg goes down. Left leg up to the sky. Reach through the left big toes. Lift, lift, lift. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, left foot down. Releasing hands from underneath the hips and slowly bringing your spine back down. Yeah. Take the feet to the outer edges of the mat and begin to windshield wiper the knees side to side. All right. Bring that left leg down the mat and the right knee in. From here, begin to twist to the left. So take the left hand outside that right knee, stack your hips, and extend your right arm to the right. The right shoulder is reaching down to the mat. Take your gaze with you. Right knee in, right leg down the mat, left knee in, twisting to the right, left arm reaching, taking the gaze with you. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale. Let's bring that left knee in. Place the sole of the left foot on the mat with the left knee towards the sky. Bring the right knee in. Point and flex that right foot. Find a flexed position. Cross it over the top of the left knee. Figure four pose. So reach in. See if you can find that left shin with your fingertips and interlace your hands there. Keep that right foot flexed as you press your right knee towards the top of your mat and your left knee towards your body. Inhaling and exhale. Let's switch positions or switch sides. Left foot crosses over the right knee and holding onto the right shin. Left knee moving towards the front of your mat. And releasing the right shin. Bring both knees into your chest. And then from here, let's open up the knees, keep the shins parallel to the mat, and bring your knees over the hips. So there's a tendency to bring the knees in. We want the knees over the hips and try to keep them there. Interlace your hands, extend your index long. Start to reach between the legs, lift the shoulder blades off the mat as you crunch in with the exhale. As you inhale, lowering down to the mat, and exhale, crunch on up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, crunch up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Last time, exhale, crunch up. And lower, knees into your chest. Rock yourself up to a seat. We'll do one forward fold. Legs are straight. Hands by the hips. See if you can find your sit bones. Your knees can be bent if you have tight hamstrings. Just keep your hands by your hips. Start here. Nice tall spine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms reach high. And exhale, forward fold. Try to keep your lower back flat. And as you inhale, find another half lift. And as you exhale, try to bring your heart through your arms as you fold. And if your knees are bent here and you want to try to straighten your legs, you can try to press out through the heels a little bit. One more breath. And exhale, release. Hands crawl back towards the body. Start to roll down onto your back, nice and slow. And the final pose is a pose of surrender. And it's also a pose of stillness. So see if you can get yourself comfortable here for Shavasana. Maybe your shoulder blades come together behind your back. Maybe your toes open up to the left and right. Maybe you press the back side of your body down into the earth while knowing the earth is holding you up. We'll be here for a couple minutes. Any last tension in the body, invite it to release with an exhale. Before you get moving, just sort of notice the state your body is in right now. How it feels to surrender after movement. Maybe there's a vibration or a tingling in the body that can be easily felt. And now you can either stay on the mat and stay in Shavasana, or slowly wake your body up, wiggling fingers and toes. Wherever you are, let's take a deep inhale. Open up your mouth. Begin to make your way to a seat. Placing your hands together at the heart. Press the sides of your thumb against your heart space.
Now we bow down to each other. Namaste.